What's good, everybody? It's your boy 100 Points, and man, last night was a movie. That game was something to really remember. The Oklahoma City Thunder versus the San Antonio Spurs in the semifinals for the NBA Cup. They did not disappoint. They left it all on the floor last night. It really felt like a playoff game. I love the NBA Cup. I know a lot of people don't like it because of the courts and all the other nonsense, but man, the NBA Cup really brings out the best in these players, especially when it gets late into the cup, the semifinals, the finals. Players literally leave it all on the floor for that 500,000, and I love every second of it, man. I'm telling you guys. Now, in this game right here, Wembanyama was on a minutes restriction, but I still knew that he would be a major impact in this game. I knew that the Spurs would be in it in this game. Even when they went down by double digits, I said, you know what, when Wemby gets on the floor, all of this is going to change. And my goodness, did it change. So I'm just going to go over the box score real quick, just so we can get a little reminder. Now, I was just talking about Harrison Barnes in my last video. Why did Harrison Barnes go 0 for 8 in this game? Like, he literally could not hit a three. I was just bragging on him last video, but Harrison Barnes 0 for 8 from the three. 6 points, 2 of 10, but surprisingly a plus 15 for Harrison Barnes. That veteran presence, man, I'm telling you, is really important. Luke Cornett, 2 points, 8 rebounds. I could have swore he had a block. He had a big play last night. They probably counted it as a steal, but he had a big breakup on a lob pass. De'Aaron Fox, Vassell, Castle, Wemby. That is where all the points literally came from. I mean, these guys played so good last night. Vassell hit a lot of big shots last night. For everybody who watched the game, like, he knocked down some really major threes. And I'm just sitting there like, man, if Vassell can sit there and hit those big time shots when the Spurs need it, so like when they make it to the playoffs and he's the guy to really nail the three when they need those shots, this Spurs team will be dangerous. I'm telling you guys, they will be something to see. Stephon Castle, 22 points, 9 of 16. He did have 6 turnovers, but he played a great game. Played great defense on SGA. SGA obviously going to get his, but Stephon Castle was a competitor last night. I really loved what I seen from him. I loved what I seen from De'Aaron Fox. De'Aaron Fox was the missing piece to this San Antonio Spurs team because he just calms the storm whenever something goes wrong. You know you can go to him to get a shot. The Oklahoma City defense definitely is very tough with on-ball pressure, but Fox handles it very well. Y'all know that De'Aaron Fox likes to get to that mid-range, close-range type of shots, and he was doing that pretty well last night. Also shot 3 of 7 from the three, which is pretty good. Honestly, I would really just say from watching this game that the San Antonio Spurs really tried to beat Oklahoma City at their own game, which is forcing turnovers, playing really stout defense, trying to get in transition and run, and the Spurs just did it really well last night. Victor Wembanyama, as soon as he got in the game, he started making an impact instantly. Crashing the offensive glass, getting easy dunks, easy shots. And it was just really fun trying to watch OKC try to defend Wembanyama. They were sending blitzes and double teams at him, and that's one thing that I seen that Wemby can definitely work on, passing out of the double team. He had a couple of turnovers from the double teams, but he fought through it. Oklahoma City also threw Caruso at him, just like they did with Jokic last year in the playoffs, but man, Caruso was just way too small for Wemby. He forced the turnover, I believe, but Wembanyama still was just having his way. He's shooting right over him. I mean, he got fouled on one shot. They didn't even call it, but he hit a really tough shot over Caruso, but it really isn't tough to him because he's 7'5". Caruso was what, like 6'4"? So he can't really see him, and it was just an interesting way to watch Oklahoma City defend the alien. Now, when we get to Oklahoma City side, we can say that they shot really poorly yesterday. But a lot of that was because of the Spurs defense. The Spurs were defending really hard last night. I'm telling you, like, they were really in these guys' chests. They were not making it easy at all for the Thunder. Shea, obviously, he's going to get his best score in the NBA. He did go 1 for 7 from 3. Couldn't hit an outside shot, but 12 of 23 from the field. J-Dub, I guess he's still knocking some of that rust off, man. 5 of 16, 2 of 5 from the three. When you watch J-Dub play, especially when he plays defenses like this, you can kind of see that the ball handling still needs work. The shot creation still needs work. And I know he won a championship last year, but there's always room for improvement. He is a hell of a defender, but as far as offense goes, when you really sit there and pay attention, he struggles sometimes with ball handling and shot creation ability. So I would like to see him get better with that. Lou Dort, 1 for 7, 1 for 6 from the three. That is abysmal. I don't know what he was doing out there tonight. Caruso, 11 points, 5 of 9 from the field, 1 for 3 from the three. He had some major plays late in the game. He did miss that late layup that could have changed the entire game, but other than that, played a pretty great game and also added 8 rebounds and 3 assists. Cason Wallace came in and added 7 points, 2 steals, doing what he does on the defensive end. But, I mean, the story of this game was just Wembanyama. He came into the game with a little competitive fire. When they asked him about Chet, he said the MVP is on the floor. That's what we're worried about. So just brushing Chet off. We know that Wemby doesn't like Chet. And honestly, bro, I think that we need to bring this back to the NBA. I feel like the NBA is too much giggle now. Like, where are the rivalries at? When Kobe was here, man, Kobe did not like anybody that he played against. He literally went in there and was like, you know what, I'm going to compete. This guy isn't going to outdo me tonight. I'm going to get the win on top of that. Now, it isn't much of that, but Wembanyama is bringing that fire back. He's a competitor. He doesn't mind talking smack. And I really love that from the big man. I think that Wembanyama is going to be the best player in the NBA. I think that he is going to be the face of the league, no doubt, if he stays healthy. He is just an amazing sight to see. I mean, 21 minutes, 22 points, 6 of 11. He hit the 3 before the half. Like, it was a big 3 too. But you can see Wembanyama is not shooting as many threes as he was shooting in his previous years. He's in the paint. He's dominating the paint. He's not settling for all those threes. I mean, like, Wembanyama was averaging about like 9 3-point attempts a game in a year, and now he's taking way less threes in games, and it's just a beautiful sight to see. Got to the line 12 times, hit 9 of them. Like we said, the 5 turnovers, but added 2 blocks to that as well. Had 2 offensive rebounds and plus 21 on the court. And that's a real plus 21. Like, when Wembanyama was on the floor, it was a whole different Spurs team, literally. Like, they were dominating with Wemby on the floor. Everything came easy for them. And this Spurs team is dangerous, man. They're deep. They're dangerous. They have good players. They all fit in together well. And this is a rivalry that's going to be taking place for the next 4 or 5 years. I literally just said this. They are going to be rivals for the next 4 or 5 years. We're going to see these two teams in Western Conference championships, man. This is great basketball that we are witnessing, and I'm loving every second of it. And I hope you guys are too, because we are witnessing what is going to be 2 dynasties competing at a high level, and they're going to be doing this for years to come. Looking at Wemby highlights right now, coming into the game and instantly making an impact, like I said, on the offensive glass. Just too big for them. Look at them. They got like 2, 3 guys on them, and they just cannot contain them at all. The alien running the floor well. Y'all know what he does. Another offensive rebound for the alien. Give me that. Let me make a play real quick. Finding Dylan Harper for the wide open 3, knocks it down. And he was just so active. You could see it tonight. Wembanyama was playing with so much fire. He was playing with so much aggressiveness. Now, this is one of the things I think Victor can improve on. He has to be able to handle pressure on the ball better. You can see J-Dub, an excellent defender, getting to him. He almost turned the ball over, but luckily got it to Champagnie, and Champagnie made even a better shot, a contested 3. But that's what OKC was doing to Victor. They were being very physical with him, and he was losing the ball, 5 turnovers. But that's something that he can improve on over the years. This is the type of freak stuff that we're seeing from Wembanyama, contesting a shot on J-Dub. Then with his second jump, he gets a block on Hartenstein, and that just makes no sense. The benefits of being 7'5", Dylan Harper gets a layup in transition, and that's what I'm saying. This Spurs team on the defensive end is a completely different team with Victor Wembanyama on the floor. It is a blessing to have a 7'5" rim protector that's mobile. Now, this shot right here really made me get out my seat, y'all. Dribbling the clock out before the half, Victor pulls up for 3, knocks it down from long range. How many 7'5" players do you see doing stuff like that? Victor is just not a real player. The Spurs really have a generational talent on their hands right here. Victor running the floor, gets the ball, pump fake, sells it, gets it to Vassell, a big 3, like I said. Vassell was just knocking down a lot of shots today. It was just a good thing to see. And these Spurs players are playing with a lot of confidence. I wouldn't want to get in the way of the Spurs right now, man. Chet Holmgren trying to take them. Victor, you know he taking that personal. Get that out of here, Chet. Stop playing with me. Victor takes these matchups personal. I love it. I love seeing every second of Victor Wembanyama hooping competitively like this. He doesn't like Chet. He's letting Chet know, hey, you're not better than me. You got a ring. I'm coming for mine. Victor right here establishing position. J-Dub, too small. Let me get that fadeaway. Knockdown. It's just nothing you can do with Victor, honestly. Getting another post up right here. Casey Wallace, you're too small. Hey, shit, you too small too, man. We're just going to put that right up over you. This guy took over the fourth quarter and changed the game completely. Watching Victor Wembanyama hoop is just really a privilege, man, and I cannot wait to see this Spurs team take the next level. You heard Stan Van Gundy tonight. He said that they are competitors. He didn't say that they are a team who, can be this, that, in the playoffs. He said this is a competitor for the championship. That is saying so much for this Spurs team right now. And really, if you're not watching the Spurs, you need to start watching them because this team is electric and they are ready for the big moment.